When this governor brought up this thing, I think every sensible, every serious parent, every serious stakeholder in the Nigerian project, not Kaduna project, should have reason to support and work with him in making sure that this thing is achieved. Most schools now, we are talking of infrastructure. It is better to learn under the mango tree with a good teacher than to learn in the best environment where you have a bad teacher.
Some critics anchor their position on the present economic situation in the country, arguing that relieving people of their means of livelihood is the height of insensitivity. But Governor El-Rufai remains unperturbed about the decision.
It was a normal classroom examination he gave to us. We wrote it, but to my greatest surprise, that we were unable to score. And the pass mark he gave, which I believe even in the A-level, 75% is not the pass mark. If he were rated at 75%, will he have graduated? At least, even if we say 75%, we are not able to get up to 75%, but at least we are able to get more than half of what he demanded. Why would 75% be the pass mark? And which I believe most teachers did more than that.
This competency test, we don't agree with it because the names has come out. Dead ones are there, retirees are there, security guards are there, whereas they didn't write the exams. And their names are there. So our stand, Kaduna State teachers, is to cancel the exams totally.
January 8, 2017, academic activities resume in all public schools in the state after the festive season holidays. But the teachers refuse to show up. Teachers in Kaduna State commence an indefinite strike to protest against the sack of their members who failed the primary school competency test. The NUT claims it had given the state government 2 weeks' notice to rescind the decision, which has since lapsed. The union also criticizes the government's decision to proceed with the sack, despite a suit at the National Industrial Court on the matter. But the Kaduna State government is not taking the matter with kid gloves, as it warns public school teachers not to obey the directive by the NUT. In a statement signed by Governor El-Rufai spokesperson Samuel Aruwan, the government warns that any teacher that is absent from work will be treated with the consequences that pertain to absconding from duty under the public service rules.
We took time to visit some of the schools, and we directed all the education secretaries in the state to go around and ascertain the resumption. And of course, the report has been positive. Teachers have willingly resumed their duties, but unfortunately, the members of the union go around the schools to disperse the teachers, and they are disrupting teaching and learning, which is against the norms of the society. And we are using this opportunity to inform all the union members and the erring teachers that refuse to resume that the government is ready to take action, and of course, this situation will be dealt with according to the law-abiding civil service.
The indefinite strike is effective. Most of the schools visited across the state are empty. Events keep unfolding, and this time, the striking teachers plan to occupy the streets of Kaduna. But the police command and the state government warned members of the Union of Teachers against embarking on what they call illegal procession or protest around the state, or engage in any act that violates the law or threatens the peace of the state.
I wish, therefore, to remind that the ban on public procession by the government is still on in the state, and therefore we warn that anyone or group of persons intending to carry out any public protest or procession, should the interest of the public peace shelve such plan, as the Nigerian police force will not stand by idly and watch the peace enjoyed by the good people of Kaduna State being truncated by such group. We wish to remind also that the issue of the last incident regarding the protests by this same group in the state, which was supposed to be peaceful protest, turned out to be a near breach of the peace, and this does not stop there. It resulted to damage to government properties, especially at the State House of Assembly.
Spokesman for the state government, Samuel Aruwan, speaks from another forum, stating that the government has secured a court warrant to arrest any union official or individual that violates the penal code of the state government, which includes unlawful procession and assembly. He, however, explains that government has proposed a package to help ease the post-service transition of disengaged public servants.
Nobody should foster the delusion that this government will be browbeaten into surrendering the interests of the majority for a vocal and selfish minority. The last time the NLC and NUT organized what they call a peaceful rally, they attacked the Kaduna State House of Assembly and destroyed public property, in addition to engaging in unlawful assembly and other violations of the Penal Code of Kaduna State. The Attorney General of Kaduna State has filed criminal complaints and has obtained bench warrants for the arrest of those involved in the fomenting the chaos, and will take firm and decisive actions against any persons or group that seek to undermine this.
The worst hit in the government-teachers disagreement are the students, who are right now at the mercy of those qualified and assigned to teach them.